Subscription Spot. Spot's having a look at the old school crates for June 2016. Want a selection of randomly selected video games delivered to your house every single month? Click the link down below and you can subscribe to Old School Crate, one of Spot's favorite subscription box services, because I'm collecting all the vintage games that I grew up with as a kid. Old School Crate has everything from NES, SNES, N64, Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, and so much more. When you do subscribe also to the Old School Crate, you can select specifically which consoles you do collect, so that when you get them every single month, you're guaranteed you're going to be getting games that you want to get for those consoles. Not necessarily games that you're going to be getting for consoles that you really don't own. Needless to say, the Old School Crate for June has arrived. I am so excited. So excited, in fact, I actually wanted to open this prior to shooting the review, and I said, nope, I'm not going to do it. I like the surprise, the element of it all. So the seal is still intact, just as if it was shipped directly from the company. Let's go ahead and open up the box, shall we? And see what we got inside. Again, I have absolutely no idea. There's Old School Crate right there. Backside there. It says Ultra Crate's winner of the Ultra Crate will be announced on our Facebook page July 1st. Starting in July, all Canadian subscribers will be charged a calculated shipping fee. Shipping change, a Potion Shop Crate price will be changed in July to $69.99 from $64.99. Put that to the side. All right, so we got some unnecessary. It is necessary, at least in the sense of shipping, but certainly from the standpoint of opening it up, it's unnecessary. The first thing we are treated to is a Jack-specific collectible figure of Luigi. How did he know? Collect them all on the back there. Enter the world of Nintendo with these collectible figures based on characters from your favorite games. Each figure is posable and highly detailed. There's Mario, Link, Luigi, Yoshi, Princess Peach, and Deku Link. And it is posable. You can see his head does rotate. Looks like just the arms and the head rotates. But how does he know? Because like when I was younger, I always went to friends' houses and played Mario games. And as anybody would normally know, you go to any friend's game or house to play games, or you play with your brother or anything like that. Usually they always play Mario by default. And characters or people like myself were relegated to characters such as Luigi. So I usually have more of a soft spot when it comes to Luigi. Okay, so we got like a series of games in here. It looks like a total of 5 games. This one feels like, yeah, there's the hook right there. There's the little notch indentation. This is a Nintendo game. I love how they put it in craft paper, like an old school retro newspaper. I quite like that. Kind of reminds me of like an old diner, like an old restaurant. Let's go ahead and again, I have absolutely no idea what's inside these, so we're going to find out together. The first one we are treated to is Rollerball. Licensed by Nintendo for play on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I actually don't remember this one. I remember Pinball, one of the original released titles for Nintendo, Pinball. I don't remember Rollerball though. Very interesting. Put that to the side. I feel like this one also is Nintendo, but let's kind of alternate it, shall we? I'm going to try something a little bit more narrow, which I'm guessing is probably Super Nintendo. Let's find out which one we got inside. And we got XG2, which looks like it's a racing game. It actually also looks like the Tron Light Cycles. I'm sure there is no coincidence to that. Tron Light Cycles are awesome. I wish I could own a Tron Light Cycle. Difficult, yes, because you're building like a wall behind you while you're driving. That's just more hassle to worry about. If traffic wasn't already bad enough, then you got to worry about, yeah, too much hassle. While we're at it, this feels like, I don't know what this one actually feels like. This one feels like it is. This is N64. This is Super Nintendo. We're going to kind of alternate it a little bit. Let's open this one up and see which one we got. And we've got Super Empire Strikes Back for the Super Nintendo. This is one of the titles actually I don't own, because I owned the, and still do, I own the Super Star Wars. I don't own Super Empire Strikes Back, so that actually works out perfectly for the SNES. We kind of have done all three consoles for Nintendo: Super Nintendo, N64, and the original NES. Let's jump back to what looks to be, now that we know the shape, there's the shape of it there, the N64 controller, or cartridge. Let's see which one we got in this bag. And we got ourselves Forsaken 64. Again, another game I have not played. The only downside, and I'm not the first person that has said this, but the problem with 64 games is there's no outer label. You can buy repro labels now that go on the outside, but I don't know why Nintendo, the space is right there. I don't know why they didn't put labels on the outside of the cartridges so that you could actually, if you stacked them on your shelf, you would actually know exactly which game it was. So we got Forsaken 64. Let's take a little bit of a break. No, we're not going to fade to black, but let's take a little bit of a break. We also got who will be the newest member of the Legion of Superheroes, a 50-cent comic also included. It says, Wildfire, have you gone mad? He wants to become Legionnaire, so let's see if he can survive my Mega Blast. Love the old school comics. Again, something that I grew up with, Nintendo, well, video games really as a whole, and comics. And finally, we got ourselves one other Nintendo cartridge. I love the Nintendo. I think really of all the consoles, a lot of people gravitate usually towards SNES, but I am so interested in going back and getting like the old titles for Nintendo. And hopefully I can build up my library. This will certainly help as the final game inside the old school crate for June. We got Bases Loaded 3. Ryan Sandberg Plays Bases Loaded 3 by, would that be Jalico or be Haliko? Haliko? Could be Jalico. And it's for an official Nintendo seal of quality right down below there. So once again, let's have a look at the games that we got inside this month's box. We got Bases Loaded 3. We got Rollerball. We got Forsaken. X62, and finally, Super Empire Strikes Back. Not to, of course, mention, let's not forget to mention, we also got the Legion of Superheroes comic, and a World of Nintendo Luigi. Mario. If you guys are interested in getting all of this, a random selection of video games delivered to your house every single month, look no further. You can get the old school crate delivered to your house every single month. Today we're having a look at the June for 2016, that was the year, and we're having a look at the old school crate. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Spot's going to have more videos heading your way, as always. Thanks for watching. See you next time.